Students, today we will discuss about the achievements of the Bohr's atomic model. In the Bohr's atomic model, what was the basic concept of the Bohr's atomic model? Have you studied? According to the Bohr's atomic model, the electrons revolve in the certain stationary orbit around the nucleus, and in which they do not emit or radiate the energy, emit or absorb the energy. What are the, you have to study the basic achievements of the Bohr's atomic model. You can say what is the success, what is the plus point of the Bohr's atomic model. First point, that it could explain the stability of the atom. Stability of the atom. Bohr's atomic model explained the stability of the atom, because according to this Bohr's atomic model, the electrons which revolve around the nucleus in the certain stationary path orbit, they do not emit or absorb the energy. That's why it has explained successfully the stability of the atom, because Rutherford atomic model could not explain the stability of the atom. And second point, that is positive point of the Bohr's atomic model, with the help of Bohr's atomic model we can calculate the energy of the electron present in various cells, or you can say orbit. In this, with the help of Bohr's atomic model, we can calculate the energy of the electron for hydrogen atom or hydrogen-like species. Hydrogen-like species means which have one electron, like the He plus Li plus 2. We can calculate the energy of the electrons present in the different cell by the certain formula, and formula is calculating the energy of the electron is equal to minus 2 pi square m e power 4 z square upon n square h square, where m is the mass of electron and E is the charge of electron, and H is the Planck's constant, and Z is the atomic number. And N is the number of cell. It may be first electron may be in the first cell, second cell, third cell, whatsoever. And when we put the value of M, E and H, these are constant. Putting the value of M, E and H, mass of the electron is fixed, 9.1 to 10 power minus 31 kg. Electron, charge of the electron is also fixed. Planck constant is also fixed. When we put the value of M, E and H, the equation becomes minus 2.18 to 10 power 80 Z square upon square joule per atom. Or it can be calculated in the terms of electron volt per atom, minus 13.6 Z square upon n square. Or it can be calculated in the terms of kilojoule per mole, 1312 into Z square upon square kilojoule per mole. Energy can be calculated by this one or this one or this one. According to the numerical, we have to use the formula of either this one or this one or this one. These are the formula for calculating the electrons. How formula has been derived, it is not in books. That is why I have not given that is why I have not given the derivation of this formula. But you have to use the formula for numerical purpose only. Next positive point of the next achievement of the Bohr's atomic model is we can calculate the radius of the various orbit. Suppose this is a nucleus, this is the first cell, second cell, third cell, from the center of the nucleus, what is the radius of this cell? What this one? We can calculate the radius of the various orbits by the formula, and formula for that one is formula for calculating the orbit is r, that is radius of the nth orbit, whatsoever will be n square x square upon 4 pi square n e power e square z, where h is the Planck's constant. H is the Planck's constant and E is the charge of the electron and Z is the atomic number and pi 3.16 or 22.7. When you put the value of H and E, when you put the value of H and E, the equation becomes Rn is equal to n square into when you put the value of H, M, E, 4 pi, then formula becomes n r is equal to n square into 0.529 10 power minus 10 upon z, or you can say n square into 0.529 angstrom on z. When it is converted into picometer, the formula becomes 50 n square into 52.9 picometer upon z. For hydrogen atom, n is equal to 1 and z is equal to 1, the atomic number is equal to 1, and it consists of only one cell. That is why it consists of only one cell. The form it becomes 52.9 picometer. For hydrogen atom, it is called Bode's radius. It is called Bode's radius. It is known as Bode's radius. B-O-H-R. It is called Bode's radius. And next application, next achievement is that you can calculate the velocity of the electron also. First achievement was that it can explain, it could successful for the explaining the stability of the atom. Second one was that we can calculate the energy of the electron present in different cells. And third one is when we can calculate the radius of the orbit. And fourth is we can calculate the velocity of the electron revolving in any orbit. Velocity of the electron can be calculated by this formula: V is equal to 2.19 10 power 6 into Z upon N. As usual, Z is the atomic number, N is the number of cell, or you can say orbit. In this way we can calculate the velocity of the electron. Various numerical are asked in the examination for calculating the electron, calculating the energy, velocity or radius